This fight took over 15 months to happen. I never got injured, and when I did get injured, it took 9 months. Hold up, it took 9 months.
Can we talk about the fight first, Bernard?
It took 9 months. The fight is not really important.
Well, it is to our audience. It is to our audience.
I knew I could beat this guy.
Particularly after the first fight.
When
just talk about Robert Allen and what went on in the second round.
When the politics put me on the shelf for 9 months, waiting for a mandatory that's supposed to took place in 90 days after January 31st of 1998, and it didn't take place until August. You tell me, is it corruption in the sport? And then you tell me, let's talk about Robert Allen. That fight is over with. It's done. That's tomorrow. I don't worry about Robert Allen. I ain't have no doubt in my mind that I can beat him. I ain't have no doubt in my mind. But when you take a Michael Jordan out of the game for a year and expect him to come back to be sharp, you take an athlete like myself that never deviate from my craft, that never mess around in the streets, that don't get high, don't drink.
Wait a minute, Mike, who are you pointing all this anger?
It's you and the other people in the industry that sits back and see, not criticize. And I'm not saying that you are the fault. I'm saying that you are outside looking in. Y'all know what goes on in the sport. Y'all want y'all interviews. Y'all want y'all writers. The writers want they quotes, and they want to do their Monday jobs, and they want to write the papers. But we all know that fighters are being taken advantage of, and our lives are on the line, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
A lot of people out there who would be listening to this would say, you don't have to fight. You don't have to be taken advantage of. You don't have to go along with the system if you're unhappy with it.
Listen what I'm saying. A lot of people didn't have to march and get spit on and get kicked in the head and beaten over the head, and despicable things were said to them just for me to vote today. So when you tell me that, yeah, you don't have to take this abuse from the people that's beating you over the head in the club, spitting on you, calling you nigga, biting dogs, because, hold up, that when things happen doesn't mean that if I'm not happy with it, that don't mean I should quit and get out of business because I'm not happy with it. I'm a guy that stand up for what's right. And there's a lot of people that's in their grave and got assassinated for standing up for what they believe is right. You might have thought they were silly for doing it. I don't know your opinion on that. So when you tell me that I should quit boxing, not quit, but I shouldn't be in the sport.
Hold up, I'm not giving you an opinion.
You telling me I shouldn't be in the sport if I don't agree with the laws and the politics that goes in the sport, and I say you're wrong. I say that's the problem.
What are you going to do to change it?
I can't do nothing in one day, but what I can do by being hold up, this is very important about my power. By being the middleweight champion of the world, one of the best in the world. If you don't want to listen, you would give me that time. That's the reason you're doing this interview now. Thank you.